What's up everyone, welcome to another video, and today is such a beautiful day. Just see outside here, it's so warm all of a sudden and I'm really enjoying it. So I'm about to hit to the gym. I woke up, showered, did some foam rolling. Now I'm about to drink my coffee, and thanks for all the tips guys. I went with a lighter kind of bean because you guys told me that actually one of my subscribers told me, thank you for that, lighter beans have more caffeine in them than dark ones. And since I bought the dark one in Tenso, I'm now going with this kind of brand, which my parents are using, which is way better. I mean, I really do feel a difference. And I have to admit that because I have been drinking it for a week now, coffee every single morning, I am getting used to it. And especially with adding a little bit of stevia to add some sweetness to it, as well as a little bit of a couple of drops of vanilla flavor drops, just to add a slight vanilla taste to it, maybe add a little bit of cinnamon as well, and there we go. And what I'm also gonna drink after my coffee is a protein smoothie, consisting of 150 grams of frozen mixed berries, 50 grams of banana, usually also frozen, but not this time because I forgot to do it, and then also 1 teaspoon of stevia, some cinnamon, and whatever else I feel like adding, like some flavor drops or some flavor system, anything like that. Mix it up and gulp it down. Just because I realized that when I'm training on an empty stomach, especially if I'm doing high reps and I drank coffee before, I tend to get sick to my stomach way easier. And that's why I tried. So a friend of mine at the gym was like, why don't you just drink a protein shake before your workout? To fuel your workout, of course, some fast digesting protein, some fast digesting carbs, and then you will have energy and it will prevent you from getting sick to your stomach. That's what I tried and that's what worked for me. So every time I'm now training in the morning, I'm drinking a protein smoothie with some fast digestible carbs, fast digestible protein, and yeah, it seems to work for me. So today we have a push day, still on the Bulgarian method, and by push day I mean I do my Bulgarian stuff, so squats and bench press, and then I move on to some bodybuilding type of stuff with like hammer strength machine for the chest, and then I do some high reps for my side delts and also triceps. Alright guys, so see you later. Post-workout time guys, I had a great workout, hit a PR on my bench press because I worked up to 96.5% of my 1 rep max, which comes out to be 105 kilograms on the incline bench press, and I hit it. But the important thing is that it wasn't difficult, because you're not allowed to hit like grinders or reps that are really hard, because you have to bench and squat every single day. So usually you're working up to like 85% of your 1 rep max, and if you're making strength gains, you can then work up to like 95%. But it still has to be a pretty easy rep. And my squats also went pretty well, and now what I'm doing is I'm eating my post-workout meal. The recipe of this meal is on my last video, also called Full Day of Bulking Vegan episode 3. There you can see the exact recipe, but basically it is consisting of fast digesting protein and fast digesting carbs, fruits, cereals, all that good stuff. And when I was training full body, I didn't really pay much attention to post-workout nutrition, just because you have so much time between workouts that it doesn't really matter. But now that I'm training every single day, and especially doing a lot of compound movements every single day, I'm now paying attention to it, and I try to get food into my system as soon as I'm finished working out. I might even have some fruit juice immediately post-workout until I arrive at home, and then now I'm having some fast digesting proteins and fast digesting carbs to immediately induce recovery. And I do feel like it does make a difference, because the first like 2 or 3 days I didn't do it, and then I introduced it, and I do see a slight difference, and I'm fighting for every single percent that I can get from it. So I'm gonna enjoy this meal. Then I have an appointment at 5 p.m. To get some instructions of intermediate microeconomics. Some of you know how much of a pain in the ass that subject is. And before I hit there, I will have me another meal, because I have to get still a lot of calories in me. It's like 2:30 p.m. now, so check with y'all with the next meal. Alright, so I just got back from the instructions. Now it's time for the third meal of the day, which are gonna be my spring rolls. They have 0 fats if you do everything correctly. So what I have here is 150 grams, 50 grams of paprika, 50 grams of onions, 150 grams of coleslaw, and 150 grams of zucchini, all sliced up into small pieces. And then you can add all types of seasonings, so black pepper, whatever you want, really, garlic powder, onion powder, also some salt, as well as some chili powder. And this is the setup you need. So preheat your oven on 240 degrees Celsius. Then here in warm water we have the spring rolls. They only need like 2 minutes or so to get soft. So you put them on a plate, take 1 to 2 tablespoons of this mixture, place it here somewhere in the beginning part. Then what you do is take this end and fold it over. Take this end here, do the same thing on the other part here, and then you take everything and flip it over like that, and then just roll it over like this and put it onto your plate, and there you have it, guys. And here we have them, guys. They look a little bit burned, but I like them crispy, so I put them into the oven for about 20 minutes or so on 240 degrees Celsius, like I said, and this is how they look like after 20 minutes. And then I have also 50 grams of sweet sour sauce on the side. I'm gonna enjoy this meal with some ice cold 7-Up and check with you with the next one. Time to finish off the macros. I initially wanted to do my tomato soup with beans and also mushrooms in it, but because I'm very busy at the moment, I got still a lot of work to do, a lot of work to get done. So that's why I don't want to be here in the kitchen standing for like half an hour cutting up mushrooms and all that stuff. So what I'm gonna do is just put these potatoes into the oven on 260 degrees Fahrenheit, wait half an hour until they're done, and then just eat them. So this way I can still work, and yeah, I'm saving a lot of time, because I mean, on my off days, especially where I'm cooking up meal after meal, and especially the spring rolls, I mean, they're so tasty and also healthy, also 0 fats, they're great, but it takes a lot of time to make them. This is like my most time consuming meal, if I think correctly, my spring rolls. It takes me like, yeah, 30 minutes, maybe even 35 minutes to make them. Usually other meals take like 20 minutes or 15, depending on the meal. But yeah, just to save up some time, I'm gonna throw these potatoes in the oven and then check with you once they're done. And here we have them, guys, fresh out of the oven. I put some Vegeta on top of it, which is basically salt with vegetable pieces, and I mentioned it like already a million times in my videos. And of course also some ice cold 7-Up Light to wash it down. And now I'm sitting in my bed, or lying better said, studying some financial markets, and trust me, it is one of the worst subjects ever that they're offering at my university. And the problem is that I met the girl in my gym because I saw her at the lectures as well. And so I was like, are you studying as well? Because I saw you there. She's new at my gym, And so we got to talk a little bit, and she mentioned that Financial Markets 2, which I was just referring to, is actually for the 5th semesters and not for the 3rd, because I'm in my 3rd semester. So yeah, my colleagues and me may have done a big mistake here, and I was really wondering why it's so difficult. I mean, it's so much math and it's really complicated. And yeah, so a big problem that I will have to solve. I will have to study hours and hours to pass this test. Hopefully I will succeed in it. But guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate your attention and for tuning in. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. German Gains, peace out.